What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gameplay. We're going to be rocking my favorite SMG in the whole game right now, and that is the Milano. This thing absolutely slaps, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm going to give you a little spoiler here for the gameplay. We lost, surprisingly, and I'm not going to lie, I got all my streaks. We dropped an insane KD game. I even played a ton of OBJ, and we still caught the L. It's just proof here that team-based matchmaking is just absurd. No matter how good of a player you are, no matter how hard you actually try during the match, it's all dependent on your team. If the match doesn't decide to give you competent teammates, you're screwed. At the end of the day, you're completely screwed. But today we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Now, I don't know whether I want to take this in a positive way or if I want to take it in a negative way, but basically, over on YouTube, you know, that's where Dr. Disrespect live streams now since he got completely banned off of Twitch now. And actually, the way I found this was through Tom Henderson over on Twitter. He went ahead and clipped out the specific segment of his live stream, so shout out to that man. And also, if you guys don't follow me over on Twitter already, I highly suggest doing so. The link to that is down in the description. But this specific segment I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to cut it up a little bit. It's about 2 minutes long, but I'm going to try to cut it a little bit shorter so it doesn't waste too much time in the video. I just want you guys to hear some of the key things that Dr. Disrespect goes over regarding, you know, Battlefield, the future of the BR for that game, and Call of Duty, and how the competition for Call of Duty and Battlefield, you know, goes pretty far back. And he really does make a fantastic point on why Call of Duty kind of always outshined Battlefield back in the day, and how nowadays Battlefield might come back and be dominant and might actually have a chance to overcome Call of Duty and prove to a lot of the people in the community that Battlefield is a very solid game. But besides the Battlefield versus Call of Duty beef, my main concern is about the Battle Royale that's going to be coming into Battlefield 6. Now, I'm going to very quickly run this clip of Dr. Disrespect laying out his points and all of his things that he wants to say about the BR and Call of Duty and Battlefield and that stuff. And then obviously I'll come back and we'll discuss a little bit more in detail of my personal concerns and why I think this might be either bad for the whole franchise or might be a very good step in the right direction for the franchise.
I'm excited for Battlefield's BR.
They got BR coming with it. Have they like 100% said there's BR?
It's going to be. I mean, this is the it's a $120 billion industry, right? And Warzone's kind of taking over right now a little bit. I don't know if you ever played the teaser one. It's basically like a pre-alpha of it.
Yeah. No. Are you talking about the one a few games back they had?
Firestorm.
Right?
Firestorm.
Yep.
That was like a pre bare bones alpha. Let's just get something out there, but like we won't support it at all, really at all. And that's exactly what they did. And I'll tell you, man, knowing that was just, I could tell they didn't really give it any attention. Not even the design of it, the systems, the map design. You could just tell, like, I have a feeling that they're gonna really bring it for this next Battlefield.
I never really got mega into the franchise. Not that I didn't like it. It was always you either like back when Battlefield was like. It was always Battlefield or COD. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I feel like it was usually split, and I was always on COD.
Yeah.
And growing up, I played maybe Battlefield a couple times at some friends' houses.
Well, you know why, right, Z?
Why's that?
60 frames per second versus 30 frames per second on console.
Wow, is that really what it is?
Yeah, that's what it was like early days through the Xbox and the Xbox 360.
Oh my God.
That's why Call of Duty. Call of Duty just had the engine. You know?
Alright, now the first thing I want to talk about with you guys is basically, I know he didn't really confirm that it's going to be a BR in this game, but he made an amazing point that it's a $120 billion industry right now. There's not a chance that EA is going to look at that and not make a Battle Royale. Especially when there's like, what, one, maybe two people leading the market right now, maybe three. I wouldn't really consider Apex Legends a completely leading factor in the BR, but it's definitely a top dog. I would say the two biggest leading factors are, you know, Fortnite and Warzone. Now, if EA comes in and they bring their own BR, yes, I think personally it could completely wipe out Apex Legends and knock that out of the competition. Won't make it completely non-existent. People will still play Apex, but when it comes to popularity, I think that EA's Battlefield 6 BR, Warzone, and then Fortnite would be the top three contestants when it comes to the most popular BRs out there. So as much as I don't want to see a BR come into this game because, like I said, I know it's probably going to, do some damage to the actual Battlefield side, the core PvP experience, not, anything related to Battle Royale, just what Battlefield is supposed to be, I'm worried. I'm worried because I don't want to see that happen, but Like Dr. Disrespect said, it just would not make any logical sense for a massive business to see an industry that's worth $120 billion with very little competition, knowing that they have massive amounts of money to invest into a BR. And on top of that, like Dr. Disrespect said, Firestorm was pretty much a pre-alpha, honestly. No, it was like the bare bone minimum. They were kind of testing the waters to see what they can do with a BR. They didn't fix it. They didn't patch it. They didn't make it anything better. And for those who don't know what Firestorm is, it was the Battle Royale that was in Battlefield 5. It wasn't free to play. You had to purchase Battlefield 5 in order to play it, but it died within like a month or two. It was completely just dead. It was a good concept, don't get me wrong, but you could tell that it was like a test almost to see how Battle Royale should be in an actual Battlefield environment. See if, maybe vehicles will work, or maybe destructive environments will work. Just test things out to see if people will enjoy it or hate it. But now with that test being done, now with the boundaries being laid out, and also knowing they're making their game for next gen, and they're talking about making it massive, a scale that we've never seen before when it comes to Battlefield games. And also they stripped multiple teams off of multiple projects, Need for Speed, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Battlefield 5, and they got all these people working on one specific game, Battlefield 6. That's a lot of manpower. With all that being said, I cannot see EA completely not making a BR in Battlefield. Now, if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing, that's for us to decide as a community, honestly. Make sure you go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you guys think it's a good thing that it could be a BR in this game, or do you think it's a bad thing that could be going on when it comes to Battlefield? But honestly, I think it's a good thing. And again, I know I made my point clear that I don't think it's good because it might destroy the Battlefield experience, but I think it's a good thing as a Call of Duty fan. Because like Dr. Disrespect said, the whole space for BRs right now is open. Warzone and Fortnite and Apex are completely taking over right now, especially Warzone. Warzone is literally the top dog when it comes to BRs at the moment. And as we know as Call of Duty fans, Call of Duty is turning into a crap show because of Warzone. Activision is putting so much focus into making sure that Warzone, thrives and prospers, that they don't even focus on their 6v6. But at the same time, they don't even worry about fixing Warzone either. Warzone still has tons of bugs, tons of glitches, tons of cheaters in the game as well, which a lot of other games you don't have to deal with too often. Apex Legends and Fortnite are both free-to-play games, and you don't see as many cheaters in those games as you do in Warzone. It makes no logical sense. Activision does not take care of Warzone. They use it as a cash cow. They know since it has the Call of Duty title on it, people will play it regardless of how much work they put into it, and they'll just make money off it. They'll make bank. But if a competitor comes into the picture, someone as big as a Battlefield project, or someone as big as EA, who has a massive budget under their belt, they can make an absolute banger, especially when they're talking about next-gen everything. Bigger scaled battles, more destruction, everything you could possibly think of. They could make a phenomenal BR. And whether it's good or bad for the Battlefield side, it's going to create competition for the Call of Duty side, and there's a few things that might happen. The first thing that might happen is that Warzone will completely die off because they refuse to upgrade it. The second thing that can happen is that Warzone is going to be completely remodeled, and they're going to put tons of effort into making sure that Warzone is completely amazing, and possibly in the future, they're going to keep working on future BR, so BR will completely take over COD, and we'll never see the return of a good Call of Duty game again, because as you know, it's a constant competition to make sure you make the best BR, to make sure you take control over this whole industry. Or the third thing that happens is Battlefield comes in with their BR. They make something so outstanding, something so groundbreaking, that not even Call of Duty could update their Warzone game to compete with it. So it goes back to the point that Activision is forced to ditch Warzone, leave it where it is, and worry about 6v6 to keep Call of Duty alive. This is what I want to happen. This is what I'm hoping will happen. I'm hoping that Call of Duty gets hit so hard because, like I said, this game for Battlefield is being designed for next gen. Right now for Call of Duty, nothing's being designed for next gen. They're just making the games as they are. Black Ops Cold War was quote-unquote supposed to be next gen, but it was awful, as we can obviously tell. So clearly, Call of Duty isn't ready for next gen. They're probably going to keep making the same next couple of titles like this. And come on now, Sledgehammer Games is making the next game. Nothing next gen is going to be happening in a Sledgehammer game. Come on now. If anything is going to be happening in either an Infinity War title or a Treyarch title. So Call of Duty is going to be in a slump for next year or two when it comes to next gen quality, which means that Battlefield can really come in, take over, destroy Warzone, and hopefully, with that being said, Warzone will be gone. Activision could put all their focus on 6v6 and make Call of Duty actually fun again. And also another thing that Dr. Disrespect added in at the end there, which I thought was very interesting because I was not aware of this. I had no clue, but apparently Battlefield ran on 30 FPS compared to Call of Duty running on 60 FPS, which to me personally is why Call of Duty has always had such a massive lead, because even from the jump, Personally, for other people, it had better performance, a better engine, which drew people more to play that game. So games like Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, those games ran far better than a lot of the old school Battlefield titles. So when someone had an option to choose between Call of Duty or Battlefield, more than likely they chose Call of Duty, and as you guys know, once you get sucked into a title, you play that game over and over and over again. So I'm hoping that with this Battlefield title, obviously, it's going to be way more than 60 frames. As you know, it's modern day. And same thing with Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4. All those games ran perfectly. But like I said, in the very beginning, it was too late. Call of Duty always ran better. People picked Call of Duty first. It's done. So all the Battlefield games after that, they had to rely off their core Battlefield fan base. But what I'm hoping is that since, like I said, Sledgehammer Games is making the next Call of Duty game, and like I said, usually their games aren't the most smooth of games, and even those running on the Modern Warfare engine, I don't know if they're going to be able to, work on that engine correctly. God only knows. It's Sledgehammer. It's a coin flip when it comes to them. You never know if it's going to be a good or bad experience, or if it's going to be horrible in the beginning and good by the end. You don't know what's going to happen when it comes to a game like that. So what I'm hoping is that it's going to be so clunky, so obnoxious, that people are actually going to go over to Battlefield 6 to try it out, and hopefully people will enjoy it, and hopefully Battlefield will get more respect from a lot more players than it did back in the day. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I make a lot of Call of Duty content. I'm a mainly, hardcore Call of Duty fan, but a lot of you guys watch my Battlefield content. Honestly, I get just as many views, if not more views, making a Battlefield video than I do with Call of Duty, and that's rare, So it must be showing that Call of Duty fans are slowly taking an interest to the Battlefield side, and hopefully Battlefield will get a little bit more love than it usually gets. But guys, I'm going to call the commentary off there. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. By all means, if you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, but those links are down in the description. And also catch you live streams of video games. I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.